Hey, small business friends. I am seeing a lot of successful business owners who have thriving companies, but they're completely stressed about their content. And it's not because they hate their businesses and not because they don't know what to say, but it's because content creation is exhausting them and they think that it's their fault, and it's not. I'm here to tell you that you are not exhausted because you need better time management or more discipline. You are exhausted because you're using a content strategy designed for full time creators with teams, not small business owners who are juggling clients, admin, and actually having a life. And that difference is everything. So, what we do is we wake up, we grab our coffee, and then before we even check our inbox, we're already stressed out about what we should post today. So, we end up scrolling through Instagram, trying to figure out what to create today. And we see someone else's perfect feed, and we think, I should be doing that. So we spend an hour creating one post, rewrite the caption 4 times, and agonize over the photo. And then we post it and watch the likes trickle in. And then we immediately start stressing about tomorrow and what we're going to post. And while we're doing that, our client work is piling up. Look, you are not experiencing exhaustion from creating too much content. You're experiencing exhaustion from creating content the wrong way. When you're constantly in reactive mode, your brain never gets a break. You're always on. You're always thinking about content, always feeling behind. And that constant low level stress, that's what's exhausting you. So, what's the fix? Most people will tell you post less or take a social media break. And maybe this isn't a popular opinion, but I'm going to disagree. I do not believe that the solution is creating less content. I believe that it's creating content differently. So there's 3 shifts that you can make. First, from daily panic to strategic batching. So instead of trying to create on demand every single day, try setting aside 15 to 30 minutes to create maybe 3 to 5 posts at once. Because when you start to batch, you get into a flow. Your ideas start to build on each other. And then suddenly creating content doesn't feel like pulling teeth. Plus, you can reclaim your daily energy for actually running your business. Then the second shift is going from perfectionism to good enough. That post that you spent an hour agonizing over probably is going to perform exactly the same as the one that you wrote in 10 minutes. And that's because the algorithm does not care if you rewrote your caption 6 times. Your audience doesn't notice those tiny little details that you obsess over. What they notice is consistency, value, and your unique voice. Done is better than perfect. And I learned that from one of my mentors, Cindy Bedard. She says that all the time. Done is better than perfect. Perfect just leaves you exhausted, but done gets you results. Then the third shift is going from everything to strategic selection. Look, you don't need to be on every single platform. And let me say that for those in the back of the room. You do not need to be on every single platform. Pick one or two platforms where your ideal clients actually hang out and go crazy there. Strategic selection means choosing where to focus your limited time and energy for maximum impact. And a quick bonus tip that I'm going to give you about AI, and there's a lot of opinions out there about AI. What I do, I use it to handle the grunt work, generating headlines, creating outlines, brainstorming angles. But I don't use it to replace my voice. I use it to handle that heavy lifting so that I can focus on adding what only I can provide: my experience, my personality, my unique take. And look, you don't need to overhaul everything tomorrow. Just pick one thing, one that makes sense for you and your business, and try it for a few weeks. Maybe it's batching, or maybe it's choosing fewer platforms. Maybe it's using AI differently. But I'm betting that you will find that sustainable content creation is not about working harder. It's about working smarter with systems that support your actual life and your business. And I broke all of this down into way more detail on my blog. I'm going to put the link in the description, along with a free content audit checklist that'll help you get started. And hey, if this helped you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because I share content strategy tips for real business owners almost every week, because your content should serve your business, not consume it. Now go out there, brew it, and do it.